Hi guys, I'm going to put a direct drive hot end on my Creality Ender 3 and at the same time put a extra Z drive. Yeah, it's currently, where's my finger? Yes, you can see that down there, but we move the power unit to the back somewhere and then we put another Z drive there. This is not going to be a how-to video. It's going to be a, oh look what I did wrong or right. I'll put links in the video description to the official Creality upgrade videos, or at least the Amazon official Creality upgrade videos. So if you want to see how it should be done, you can go and look there. I've got them fired up on the laptop behind the camera, so I'll be referring to that. So I'm playing the video in background. Okay, it's showing me that, so I've got to undo this, release the rubber, whatever it's called, undo back there, undo here, slide that off, undo that which is already undone, and unplug some leads. Okay, let's stop, pause the video there if I can. Right, I've paused the video. We'll see if we can remember what we had to do there. Hopefully in the box we might actually have the tools. Yeah, I thought there was. Set of tools, bits and pieces. And I put another light on, which probably won't help because I think I'm going to block that light most of the time. Right, that light probably won't help. Anyway, back to this fella. It's quite a quick little video clip they show you. Right, these two. They release that. Do they take that right off? I think they take that right off. It would be a good idea to put these somewhere where I won't lose them. Right, I've got a drawer open just down here. Right, so I've done that. Somehow this just comes loose. Oh, I see. Yeah, just pushes off the back of the, whatever it's called, hot end I'll refer to it as. Okay, so that's hanging loose. I undo something on the back here. So this comes free. Right, let's pause that. There's one there I can undo and one there. Right. That's the other side's one. That one. No, it's not that one. Step back. Watch that again. It does appear to be this. I'm going to have to turn it so I can see what I'm doing. Unplug the power anyway. Definitely not that. Can't see. It's too dark. That looks like a Torx. Definitely not that one. Right, gonna have to stop for a second. Right, it was a T10 size Torx to undo the two screws that were in the back of there to release this. But that's still not getting me to the same picture they're showing on the video there. I'm just going to watch it a bit more. Yeah, I'm sure they've missed something on the video there, because it's showing this piece here moving freely, and it can't, because it's still held in place there. If I undo that one, that's going to be... I'm stuck. can either undo that one, or if I undo that one, I need the whole thing to rotate out the way. Take that off. That's now going to turn up like that. And I can lift that up out the way. And now that will slide off. That's not what they show on the video. Right, so that's that free. Okay, remember that. Now I'm going to watch a bit more video. Back again. We've now got to unplug the cables that go in the other side. So that's these ones. Those ones. And those ones. Okay. I missed something there because they show you access in here. And I don't think they showed you how to get in there. It's fairly logical, but wrong one. Not that one. Oh, come on. No, it's definitely not that one. That one. Another one back there. Right, that is now going to lift off. Oh. Right, big reveal. Right, we've got to unplug that one. It's got a cable tie on it there that we're going to have to cut. Carefully. This is the one. So do we really do all this? Just have a quick look at the one we're going to fit. Yes, that's got all the wires on it. And because it's going in a different place, it's going there. So, yeah, okay. So, make sure we put in the right one again. It's that one. How does that release? That's got a bit of hot glue along the back of it. No mention of that in the video. Okay, a bit of hot glue to stop that coming out. Yeah, a bit of hot glue on that one to stop that one coming out. Okay, got that one out. And we've got three red wire, two thick red wires, one black and one red. I'll just move the camera a second so you can see what we're looking at. Alright, that's what we're doing. So I've just pulled out these two. One was just there, one was there. And I'm going to disconnect these two red wires and the red and black at that end. So you won't be able to see what I'm doing because my hands will be in the way. Two red. Red on the far left and black is the next one in. Okay, so that's all going to come out. Is that going to slide out easily? It is, but I don't expect the other one will go in as easily. Oh, it's not going to go through because those connectors are in the way. So there's another cable tie there we're going to have to cut. Try and get the other one out that I cut because it dropped down in. There we go. Right. So now, it's still probably not going to come out because it's going through some sort of sleeve. No, it is going. It's gone through. Right, so that's the old hot end out. I'll watch a bit more video. Right, back again, but we need to zoom out. Right, this fella is going over there like that. And these wires. Going to need some cable ties again in a minute, I think. Right, that's going to come out. Okay, hang on. I have to watch the video again because I'm not sure. We've got to get a wire up to there, which is going to be one of them, and we've got some more wires in there. I see. Right, going to watch the video again. Okay, so yes, it's this one. One end goes in up here, because that goes in that way. You can't possibly put the other one in, because that's a socket rather than a plug. And that one's got E written on it, which is clearly going to go to that one that's got E written on it. And it can only go round that way. Right, okay. Remembering I'm also going to do the Z drive. I think we have to connect these in to that as well. But we'll carry on. I'll watch the video a bit more. Right, just temporarily put that back on there because we need to turn this around just so you can see what I'm doing with the whatever this thing's called. Just hooks on there, and the same on the other end. I'll just move the camera so you can see what I just did. Focus would be handy. Right, that bit just there. And the same just there. Those brass bits are on the end of the toothed, whatever we want to call it. So now we bring this back round again. Yeah, we want this fella. Which I have to put them that way round. That's right, we need to put this down there for a second. Yes, it is. Put this one back on. So that's that, and then into the other bit, that bit. And that goes on there in a minute. That's those Torx. Right. Right, Torx done. This fella. So go in there, we need these screws back in. Screws, nuts. They go in that way round. Oh, that'd been a pain. Ah, obvious. Put them on here first and then slide them in. If we're lucky. If we're unlucky, we can't do it this way. Loosen that off. Put that one in. Come on. And that one. Can we get that over there? No, we can't get it over there. But we could if we release that off there again. That's it, and then we adjust the tension by pulling that out and tightening it up. We'll check that later. For tension, but that's on there for now. Right, watch the video again. Right, next bit is putting those wires back in place. Which it shows ridiculously fast on the video. I've got to try and feed this through under there, so I'll do that. Oh, you can't even see what I'm pointing at, can you? Sorry, because I was zoomed in too far. Right, yeah, this has got to go through that there and end up here and then put them all back in. Well, after quite a struggle, I managed to get all those wires through. How do we know which one was which though? Well, that's labelled fan, so if I look back over here and look what colour wires go to the fan, I should know which one's which. Right, on the back of here we can see the yellow and black. Where are we? Yellow and black go down to the fan. So that one is the fan. Which means the other one has got to be that one. Just not the clip in there. Good job we got all the power off. We don't want to short things out with bits of metal flying around. Okay, then the two red wires, the fat ones go there, and it was red and black there. I can do that. Right, well, got me wires back in place. I haven't put the cover back on again. I've plugged these connectors back in place on these two. That obviously means there's nothing connected to the original whatever we call that bit, extruder thing, because that's the one that did have the Bowden tube on the back of it, which is now replaced by this fella. Is there some adjustment on that perhaps? I would think there would be. They don't actually show you adjusting it on the video. Yeah. Okay. Now, the next thing to do is the other side, the Z drive. Might as well do them all at the same time. It's going to make this a ridiculously long video, but I'll stick it on my other channel where I stick all the ridiculously long videos. So that's a different video I've got to watch to tell me what to do. But I do know that we end up having to take that cover off again and swap a few wires around in there, so there's no point in putting that back on yet. Oh, I was panicking over the wiring layout, but there is actually a nice picture in the box. I didn't even spot that. But I was wondering where the yellow blue went. As I said, it said fan, and I traced it out to the fan, so that bit was straightforward. Right, first thing we've got to do is undo these two that will release power unit. I'll just say again, this is not an official how-to video. I am simply following the instructions on the official video. Right, so that comes off and lays down there. Eventually it goes on a separate bracket up the back there somewhere. This is the new box. So that's the bracket it will stand on eventually. Let's zoom out. Come on, where are you? Right, too dark for you to see because we can't have the light on. Stepper motor, bits and pieces, cable, another bracket, whirly whirly. Yeah, okay. Oh, and instructions. Okay, right, I've undone that bit. Well, strangely enough, we've got to undo these. Fact of life. The one I want is the one in the middle that's missing. Typical. Okay, back to using my little spanner. If you were doing this on a regular basis, i.e. professional or something, you'd have all the right tools to hand. So having just tightened all these up again, I've actually got to take them off. do all of them. Yeah, let me take all this off again. Nothing. This is why they do them at the same time. If you remember at the very beginning, I think I said I was going to do them both at the same time because it was recommended to do the hot end direct drive and the Z drive at the same time. Right, take that off. Take that one off as well. In the box. We've got 3 long ones. Now the ones that we've just taken off, they're different, but fair enough. Just have to watch the video again to make sure I get these the right way around, but yeah, pretty confident it was like that. Yeah, it's one of those videos where they've really cut things short. And that one clearly goes in there. Rude words. Come on. Right, find the one that dropped in the box. Right. Okay, refer back to video. I think what it showed very quickly was those three going in place. And in that picture, those go through the other way. So that's going to go over there. And that. I say it's showing them going the other way round. Right, I'll tighten them up. not right. It's too tight. But why is it too tight? Seems okay now. Watching the video again. Right. Stop the motor. Oh, hang on. Looks like we've got a piece missing. Hang on, I'll watch the video again. Right, in the video, they show that piece going on there, and then going on the bottom here. But in the picture, they're showing it like that. So the wire's going to come out this way. So which do you believe? Well, I don't suppose it's going to make a lot of difference which way the cable comes out. It's just going to be a pain in the backside if you've got to take it all apart again to rearrange it. Oh no, wait a minute. No, that is the way it shows it in the video. He had his hand in the way. Right, part number 5 goes down that way. They don't have numbers on them. Well, they have numbers on them, but they don't say part number 5. It's got to be those ones. Those are the only ones the right size. Those are Torx as well, aren't they? No, they're not. My eyesight. They're hex. Right, now getting to the interesting bits. That fella. And this fella. Hang on, have I missed something? That's going to go there. That's going to sit on top of there. But we haven't screwed this in place yet, anywhere. I must have missed something there. Right. Two of them. It's got to be these two. You've got to go in there. Right. Let's step back a bit. I must have missed. Right, you've got to go through here. Size, different size. No, it's not that size. What is going on? Right, that one. 2.5. The theory is you put them on that way up, and then as you turn them, they'll align. Yes, that one did. And that one did. Oh, why didn't I do that before? Better. Like that. No top and bottom to that, so it just goes in. Right, done that. Goes in there, in there. They don't seem very long. What size screw? Yeah, it's that one again. Does it make any difference which way up it goes? Looking at the picture, he's got it that way up. Okay, so this is going over here. Okay, and this one's going to go over this side. Can you see what I'm doing up there? Just about. Okay, so that's my top ends done. Now this fella on here. Probably best to screw him. And this should be the last set of screws, wherever they are. There. Oh, you couldn't see what I was talking about. One set of screws. Okay, and then how are they going to grip there? We'll find out. Keep swapping screwdrivers. Right, this sits on here. Okay. Right, so that's all there. Watch a bit more video. Right, back to looking at the electrics. Let's put these bits out of the way for now. Right, we've got the Z drive on this side, so we can pull that one out. is that one, which is held in place with a bit of hot glue again. Okay. Yeah, that one actually says Z on it. Oh, you can't quite see again, sorry. Okay, so that one says Z on it. Is that going to come out easily? I doubt it. No. No, I'm going to have to cut that bit of shrouding, or whatever you want to call it. Right, I'll do that. You won't be able to see what I'm doing. Right, got that out. So this is the new one. I see, said the blind man. Oh. Right, that's going to come in here. Why didn't they have it in this already? Back in a minute. Right, I've threaded it through the protecting bit, so it's going to go under there to the other side. And then the short one is going to go in here, and this one fed through under here, which you can't see. Goes through under there. Okay, so he's in there. That can go back on. Put that one in there. Remembering we haven't adjusted that tension yet. Okay, so everything's in place. Probably do with that. All seems a bit hangy aroundy, doesn't it? Must be a better way of doing that. Because that's going to drop down and get caught on things. Right, let's put some tension into this before we forget. That can't be right, can it? There's got to be some adjustment there somewhere. It's got to be that bottom one, hasn't it? Alright, I'll see what I can do. You can't see what I'm doing anyway. I'm looking at... Oh, you can't see it at all. That rocks around far too much. I've got to do some sort of adjustment on it. Right, how can we show you what the adjustment is? Right, the bottom of the 3 rollers is on a hex base. In fact, that one is as well. So when you turn it, it tensions it. That's gone loose. That's gone probably too tight. And then we need to tighten it up again. Right, what we really want now is some power. And see what happens. Power on. There. Move axis. Move Z. 10 millimeters. And down. Okay. Move Y. 10. Okay, and then move Z. No, X. We did Z first. Z. Move axis, move 10. Okay, on the face of it, it looks like everything's moving in the right direction. So I'm not really happy with this hanging around. I could connect it onto the old. I'll put a strap around it about there somewhere. I'll hold it up out the way. Because that's another thing. There's nothing to guide the filament into there. What am I supposed to do there? Probably best if we move the spool into the middle somewhere. Minor little things nobody mentioned. Oh, hang on. Okay, that wasn't very effective. Came back the way it was facing. Oh, rude words, I can't see to feed the filament in. Hi guys, I spent last night working on my Ender 3 fitted a replacement hot end. This one is a direct drive, so the filament goes straight in here and gets pushed down into the hot end instead of to over there and round a Bowden tube to there. So I did that, and at the same time I provided a double Z drive, which is fitting an extra stepper motor there and the spiral on that side, so it duplicates the spiral on that side. You also fit a couple of top ends to it to align it all. Did all that, took me quite a long time, put it together, did an initial test, and when you tell it to move the Z drive it goes up and down, and tell it to move the X it goes side to side, and Y it goes backwards and forwards. So all of that seemed right until I told it to auto home. Right, I need a free hand to do this. So what should happen, auto home, it should end up down on the bottom left as the home position. What actually happens, go to prepare, hang on, come on, you get a bit of a double bounce when you press the button. Right, prepare, go down to auto home, press the button, I have to be ready to switch it off. Right, goes across, goes back, and now it's driving in the wrong direction. That's going up. It should be going down and hitting that stop switch and stopping, and it's not. It's going in the wrong direction. The Z drive is driving in the wrong direction, and I spent ages last night trying to think what was wrong with it. I know stepper motors, I know you can reverse a couple of the wires and it will drive in the opposite direction, and I got the original lead out and put a meter on it and tested it end to end, and then tested the new harness that's been provided, and I'm right. The outside two wires are the opposite way round. So when they've made the harness, I think what they've done is they've just flipped the wire over and got the plug the wrong way round. So when you plug it in, it's reversed. You can't plug it in the wrong way because it's got guides on it. So they've actually got the plug on the wrong way round on the wire. So I think what I'm going to do is I should be able to just push a pin in there to release the little ratchet effect, pull the wire out and reverse it on the plug. I'll see if I can actually show you what I mean. I'll get a meter on it. I've got my new Parkside from Lidl meter, which if we touch, I've got it on that setting, touch it together. Oh. Yeah, right. So that's continuity test. So I can put a probe on the back of the plug here so we can actually access the contacts. I can't put it in the other side, so it's this side, or you can push it in the end, but this side, and the same at this end. I can't push it in the back side, I've got to push it in top side here to make contact. So when I do it on this one and do it on the supplied harness, I can't accidentally be pushing from the wrong side. You'll see what I mean when I do it. Let's switch that off anyway. It's a bit hard to hold this all in place and do it. Right, so zoom in a bit. You see they've got little tags on there with a Z on them, and it's on, as we're facing there, the right hand side. So if I go on there and on, I'm going to have to go on there first, on there, nothing. If I go on that one, let's put the light on. There we go, that's a bit better. So, wire labelled Z is on the far right hand side, wire labelled Z is on the far right hand side. So, if I go on there and on there, nothing. If I go on the far left hand side, on there, we have continuity. So the right hand one there goes to the left hand tag there. This is on the cable that was on the original one that worked correctly. So I go on the far right on there and the far left on there. So right on there goes to left on there. And if we go on the next one, which is actually there, so next one in, so one, and then next one there, right, so we're actually going far right goes to far left, and then the next right is the next right, the next right is the next right on there. Now if I get the one, the harness supplied, and plug it from down here, arrange it the same way. So the outside two are the original cable, the inside two are the ones that's been supplied with the kit. And if I go on the far right, I need three hands. Far right, far right. And that's the opposite to the original cable. Far left, far left. And if we go next one in, so it's reversed. Everything's reversed. So if I undo all those tags, just pop them out, turn that round, then everything will be right. I think they've put that plug on the wrong way round. It's as simple as that. I think when they pushed it into the mould, it's upside down. Or to be more exact, they put the cable in upside down. So if I get a little pin and carefully push those out, I should be able to reverse all them and we should be right. So with a pin, I need to release the little ratchet effect. Yeah, I need to Let's do one at a time. I can't even do it and let you see what I'm doing on the screen, but there's a little metal tag flicks up to stop the piece being pulled through, and you need to push it down to get it out the way so you can pull it out like that. Right, that's one out. Right, I think we can see what I mean there. There's a little barb on the back of the contact. It's like a fishing hook. And that's what catches on the plastic case. So we need to push them back in. Now we can't just turn that over and push them in because those barbs will be in the wrong place. If you had a tool and you replaced that, life would be a lot easier. But we now need to put the one that's on the far right, it's got to go on the far left. And that's holding in place. The next one is going to be there. The next one be there, and the last one, give them a little tug, make sure they're all good. So I've actually reversed all the wires on that plug. If I had a tool to do it, we'd have cut the plug off, turned it over, and we'd have achieved the same thing. Right, so we'll put that back in the Z socket. Pull the slack through. Put that back on top temporarily. Switch it back on again. Tell it to auto home. And now we're going the right way. I was not very happy last night when I'd done all the changeover, fitted that, and then thought, we'll test it. There we go, correct. What happened was it had just drive the wrong way, went right to the top and made horrible noises as the stepper motors were grinding against the stop and they couldn't go any further. Fixed it. Brilliant. I'll just say one other thing that I mentioned in the previous part of the video. I don't like the way the filament is going to the back here, and I can't see to actually make sure it goes down through the guide properly. Can't see what's going on. I don't know how they could have fixed it, but I just don't like the fact I can't see what's going on. Other than that, we seem to have done it. So I will do a test run. Oh, before I do a test run, obviously I've got to level the bed, and that was the reason I realised everything was wrong, because when I did the auto home it was going the wrong way and I couldn't level the bed. So go to prepare, disable steppers, a piece of paper, right. Just beginning to drag. Too tight. Just dragging. Much too loose. Too low. Sure. Stop. Oh, I got my adjustment wrong there. That was scraping the top of the table. Try that again. Well, it printed. I expect I've just got to get used to it. tidy up the mess I've made trying to fix it all. Got my tools everywhere. Well, that was harder than it should have been. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.